Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here. Here for another general pick a card reading. I'm gonna make this one about just a general focus point for April. Um, you could take this into consideration for the whole year if you like, but it is mostly for uh, my take on this would be a monthly message. Okay, so I am using Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, just to give us these general messages, not necessarily insights or predictions, but more so what can I do this month to help me move forward in life, or what is the action step I need to take, or what do I need to pay attention to, or um, how should I handle this current or upcoming situation this month. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we have 3 cards, of course, as always. And again, I'm using Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So yeah, if you feel like you haven't gotten enough time to meditate over a card, you could always pause the video or rewind if necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over number 1, and we have Message in a Bottle. So some of you, now this card to me always tells you that a message is coming. And it's usually for those that, again, this is not a prediction, but since these are general messages and we're trying to get an action step here. So maybe there's a message that you've been wanting to send. I feel like some of you have a message that you typed out and saved in your draft to try to send somebody, and you're keeping it bottled up. You haven't sent it yet. So maybe it's now the time, whatever message you have, even if it's not something typed out, even if you have, dreamed about messaging a certain person or, company, whatever the case is, maybe it's time for you to step out of fear and to go ahead and send that message. You have nothing to lose. This is what I feel for most of you. So the number is 15. Now, I only say the numbers because um, a lot of clients do report back to me that the numbers have been significant to them in some way or another. It could also be a number to look out for coming up. So, yeah. But yeah, I feel like there's a message that you're needing to send. To get a weight off of your shoulders. So go ahead and send that message. You're needing to not hold back your feelings this month. Be more expressive. Because I feel like you have a way with words, but you just hold back. So, yeah. So send that message. The worst that could happen is that they don't respond, or whoever you're messaging. It could even be like about a job opportunity, but I feel like you're very persuasive. So we have number 2, and the number is 32. And again, I mention this because people report back to me that the numbers on the card have been significant to their life in one way or another. So we have the Here and Now card for those of you who have chosen number 2. And what this is talking about is to not focus on what's coming up. Focus on things that are happening right now. Just focusing on the present. This could be coming up for a lot of you because a lot of you are seeking guidance from maybe multiple readers, and that's okay, but you do have to learn how to space things out. Or maybe you're too wrapped up in the past or too focused on what may be coming up instead of living in the moment. So this card is just that. Live in the moment. Not focus on things that are in the past, and don't focus on things that are coming up too much. It's all right to another future. It can be quite fun as well, but it also holds us back. It also is a big setback for us when we're focusing on things that doesn't exist yet, or things that have existed long ago that cause us a little havoc in our lives. So we're wanting to let go of focusing on the future, focusing on the past, and just live for what is going on here and now. So, yeah, that is number 2. A very simple, loving, straightforward message there. And now we're on to number 3. Uh, and we have 31. And this is one of my favorite cards. I wouldn't say image-wise, but the why question there. When I first got this deck, I think this was I think I did a 3 card spread on myself, and I believe this is one of the cards that came up for me, and it's also one of the cards that came up for a lot of my clients when I first dove into this deck. And it's just asking you or telling you to ask yourself why you are handling things the way you're handling them right now. Ask yourself why things are happening like this, because you hold the answer. You ultimately hold the answer to these questions. So yeah, you're needing to ask yourself why. Like, why am I going through this? Why is this happening? Because there's a deeper reason beyond what you can actually express. But I feel like you do know those answers. It's just a matter of you just the first step is you asking that question. Asking yourself, why is this thing or person or situation or maybe even a job, why do I want this job? You know, so the numbers again can mean something on the card. Let's see. But yeah. So you're needing to ask yourself why, just why. You know, for any situation you're going through. And also there's a lesson in everything we go through, and you're needing to know, like, you're asking yourself, okay, why am I going through this? We go through things because it's a way for us to grow. It's a way for us to evolve into the world. And if we don't go through different things and different struggles, we don't learn anything. This is why we don't get everything we want. And this is, also remember to tell yourself this is happening to you. I mean, happening for you, not to you. That's another thing. So, and you could have just been asking, you know, a question of why something in particular, but, so yeah. So that is the message for number 3. So, I do, offer personal readings outside of YouTube if anybody is interested. Information, as always, will be in the description box below. I have special offers, and I try to do sales pretty often. Now I do have I have quite a, I wouldn't say a big list, but I have quite a few readings to do. Since sending out my last promo through a website I volunteer for. So I am trying to work on those daily, at least a few a day, because I can only do so much with that, and then working on other platforms as well where readings are time sensitive. So if you order from me or plan on doing so in the future, do know that there is a waiting time. There will always be a waiting time. But I do have an emergency reading service where you could bump up your reading for 24 hours or within 24 hours. But anyway, I wish you all love and light, and I hope to see you again soon. I will probably try to do another pick a card reading later on today. It'll be a question to look into. I don't know which one yet, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, I wish you all love and light, and I hope so far that you all are having a lovely April, and again, I'll see you soon.